answers for families concerned about the shooting at a carnival in Alpharetta. Two teen girls were hurt in the parking lot of North Point Mall Wednesday night. And tonight, Alpharetta police saying a juvenile suspect turned himself in. That just entered the newsroom about an hour ago. He's facing charges including cruelty to children and possession of a firearm by a person under age 18. Investigators say it was an isolated incident and that the two victims knew the suspect.